Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 2-guard. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now here's Doncic.
Blocking foul called on Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Brunson. Stolen by Ayton.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul with it. Up and over Doncic.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Paul can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Back to Finney-Smith. Nails it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. And it's Doncic missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Now here's Paul. That one rolls around and rims out.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Doncic against Booker. Powell, a screen on Booker. Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Booker, pass to Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And Doncic launches from deep. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got 7.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Booker against Brunson. Goes up on the wing. Crowder, the pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Back to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Chris Paul's mid-range game is good as anybody's in the league. And once he sees an opening in the defense, he gets busy.
From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
And so Powell nails them both.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Brunson lets it go from the wing. Second chance effort. Inside with 2 seconds left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Devin Booker. He's feeling it.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get left.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Now Paul. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Bullock. Oh, deflected. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Throws it up high. Bridges misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Outside Paul. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Bullock. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Finney-Smith's got 9.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Shoots from 12. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Doncic outside. Here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Shot clock at 5. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Pass to Doncic. Back to Bullock. Doncic with it. Here's Bullock. Puts up a 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Bullock's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul passes to Booker. Over Brunson. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Outside for Booker. Goes back up. Again, the Suns good for 2.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes. in bold capital letters.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7, and he drives in.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense, and when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
That's good from Doncic.
Line for your Mavericks. Luka.
Doncic hits them both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Paul against Doncic. Pass to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, the screen on Brunson. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Left side Paul. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Finney-Smith. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Finney-Smith's got 11.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Brunson misses. The Suns have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Doncic, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Allie, as always, thank you. We'll... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Powell off the drive. Stolen by Bridges. And here comes the break. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. Booker's got 18 points.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Doncic, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those 2 are ones that stick out the most.
Doncic, no good.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Fires the 3, gets the 3 to fall. He's got 14.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Paul passes to Bridges. Fires from the wing. Doncic pulls down the board.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. Off the left rim and out. The Mavericks trailing. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bridges against Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Outside Brunson. No good from outside.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Doncic outside. Counted from distance.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
And here's Brunson from the arc, unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Booker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Doncic against Bridges. Pass to Bullock. This for the tie. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Bullock's got 6.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Paul passes to Crowder. And here's Booker. Brunson defending. Here's the 3. And it's Booker again missing.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Doncic, good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
To the inside. Powell with a steal. He's still feeling it. And Ayton pulls it down.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Paul's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Good things just happen when Chris Paul's on the court. Leadership, talent, savvy, awareness. I mean, whether he's dropping dimes or knocking down jumpers, he's productive.
3-pointer, Bridges. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. Dallas, no good that time either. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Jalen Brunson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Doncic has got 14 points here in the 2nd half.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Now here's Crowder from behind the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Doncic. It's Bullock on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Powell, a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson passes to Powell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Booker. The 3 is up. They get it back. For 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brunson with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And Powell with the stuff.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Booker. Over Brunson. Booker missing again. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Gets a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Paul, a screen on Brunson. Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 26.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
It's Bullock on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul's got space. Hands it with nobody near him. And the Suns lead by 4.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Ball against Doncic. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Powell. Brunson with it. Now Doncic. To take the lead. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Doncic. Back to Powell. Crowder with a steal. And here's Booker. Driving in. Count it! And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either. It's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And here's Crowder from the arc. It's Booker on the wing. Brunson defending.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
From deep, here's Doncic. Crowder grabs the miss.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Bridges passes to Booker. From deep three-point range. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
So a close game sees Phoenix take
backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Reggie Bullock, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith into the power forward. Doncic, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Powell kicks to Bullock. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Doncic against Conley. It's his first trip to the line.
Mike Conley.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Now, here's Doncic over Conley. That one off the back iron and out.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Out left to the wing. Here's O'Neal with the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Powell dishes to Bullock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen by Bullock. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. The three for Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Bogdanovic following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dallas moving it around. Brunson scanning the floor. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 6 points.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Bogdanovic passes to O'Neal. And the three off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Brunson, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Pass to Bullock. Back to Powell. Bullock with it. He dishes it to Doncic. Bullock passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Mitchell wide open. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Utah trailing here. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Bogdanovic against Powell. Bogdanovic passes to O'Neal. Down low. Stolen by Bullock. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Finney Smith. The shot comes out, and Utah the other way now.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pushing it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his point.
Nice work to get it inside. and draw contact.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes to Conley. Into the lane. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Bullock in the corner. Cracks in the tray. Bullock's got 6.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And Mitchell drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Dallas. They lead by 5.
All right, look who's coming on the court.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. Now here's Conley. Gobert the screen. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
And Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
Doncic, no good. Doncic has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. On the wing. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Conley. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And Bogdanovich gets going in. Gobert in the corner. Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Bullock with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's a...
Well,
Donovan Mitchell's wingspan is effective when it comes to swatting away the basketball and getting steals for his team.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
To the middle, here's Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock. They grab their own miss. Powell. Doncic fires from way outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
It's good.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Bullock dishes to Doncic. It's not the run. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
2 minutes.
Conley against Doncic. Conley scanning the floor. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Doncic kicks to Brunson. He takes it in. Back to Doncic. Powell with a screen on Conley. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
O'Neal from long range. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dallas moving it around. Now O'Neal. He's got 5. The pass to Bogdanovic. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson the bounce pass. The 3 for Doncic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Poke loose. Doncic with the steal. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And slammed dunked by Gobert.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
So that'll be it for the first half. Phil? All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't...
The Mavericks, 17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Jazz, Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's House in at the 2 spot. Whiteside, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
First team foul.
Mavericks trail by 5. Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. Paschall with the steal.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Gay can't hit. The Mavericks shooting at disastrous. 25% from the field so far. Over in the corner, Green. Driving the lane. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam. Seeing some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Clarkson. And it's denied.
Well, Davis Bertans puts that 6'10 frame to use with that rejection.
Hardaway, no good. Jazz leading by 3. Doris, one thing you and I love about Davis Bertans is accurate three-point shooting.
Well, let's be real. In the modern NBA, there may be no more value to skill than range shooting. Now, when you couple that with Davis's size, look out, folks.
6 on the shot clock. Off pass to Gay. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Green taking his time here. He kicks it to Hardaway. For the tie. Utah with the rebound. Gay with it. Hardaway picks him up. Gay passes to Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Pass to House. Misses from close range. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway kicks to Dinwiddie. For the lead. Rebound by House. Jazz have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find them all. And the jam by Whiteside.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Bertans. On the wing, Green. Back to Bertans. Over Pascal. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Tipped away. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Passes it to Marjanovic. Dishes to Hardaway. Over Pascal. And the wide open shot from Green. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Whiteside, the pass to Pascal. Driving to the basket. No good on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
Here is House. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the wing, Hardaway. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Pascal with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
32 seconds left to play in the third.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
And slam dunk by Pascal.
And I just love seeing Gabe share the ball. A solid distributor given his size and ability to see over defenders.
Dinwiddie left side. Marjanovic with a screen for Hardaway. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Luka Doncic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Dwight Powell. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Here's Finney Smith. 3-pointer, 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Up it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score. That is nice.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Conley against Doncic. On the wing, Doncic trains the three-pointer.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's the drive, and he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith, and stolen by Bogdanovich. To take the lead, nailed from three-point land. And the Jazz lead by 1. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Utah?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Finney-Smith trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Brunson. To the inside, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Doncic with a screen on Bogdanovich. And Brunson has it in the corner. And he converts the layup.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
They grabbed their own miss. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Doncic against Conley. 16 feet away. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nice ball movement by Utah. For three, Mitchell buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
That bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Feeds it to Bogdanovich.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
That's his first personal foul.
Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Conley against Doncic. And here's Bullock from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength, but Don has got that in his game.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. The drive by Mitchell. It counts.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it. A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Doncic. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Here's Paul following the bucket by the Jazz. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker can't get it to go. From the wing. Now Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Booker defending. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Now Bridges. And here's Booker. And it's in there.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Nice shot from the wing.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Gobert finds Bogdanovic from deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Gobert, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's Paul. No good with the elbow jumper.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year and their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Crowder right side. Mitchell against Bridges. He takes it in. Good D by Bogdanovic. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's O'Neal. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about the selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Now here's Bridges. Releases. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Looking to win the run. Stolen by Conley. A minute 20 left to play in the first. The three from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Up top, Crowder. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Paul. The kick out to Conley. Now here's Bogdanovic. Left side Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And they're running. Let's go with a three. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
For three, O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And so it's Utah with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Booker for 3. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Here's Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 6.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And here's Crowder from the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Pass to Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Utah gets it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Paul passes to Crowder. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. The 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah leading. Conley passes to Mitchell. And there's the drive. Oh, wow!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Wing shot on the way. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. The 3 ball stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Elbow shot on the way. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's the break. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Bridges. 1:16 left in the half. Ayton, the screen on Conley. 4 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Gobert. For 3, O'Neal. Gobert, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. 1 more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Mitchell with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Mitchell against Paul. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude of Mitchell.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Paul passes to Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Oh, come on, V.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And so it's Utah with a 6.
The Jazz.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
23.
just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's House in a two-guard. Here's Paschall. Back to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's House. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with the high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Right side, Holiday. Holiday doubled up to the paint. Here's McGee. Lays it up and banks it in.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Payne against Clarkson. And that one's drained from the low block. Clarkson's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, the more Clarkson plays in the pick and roll, it seems like he gets confidence, and the better he becomes. Tough cover for the D.
Here's Shamet. Goes up from the top of the key. The Suns need to get off a shot. Off target from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Payne against Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. And here's Johnson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Sometimes Jordan Clarkson, when he's feeling it, he can get crafty out there. Beautiful dribble move.
Holiday against Gay. Stolen by Whiteside. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson.
Field goal.
And it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Clarkson on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Clarkson against Payne. Pass to Johnson. Inside, McGee. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Clarkson against Payne. To the middle. Here's House. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And the basket by Holiday.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's House. Back to Whiteside. 5 to shoot. Pass to House. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Suns.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. It's Booker on the wing from outside the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Bridges against Pascal. Pass to House. Pascal inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Pascal can't hit. For three, Booker. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Pascal. The kick out to Gay. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the quarter.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Booker. And too long on the shot.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The 3 from Mitchell.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Pass to Booker. 3-pointer. Going inside. Looking to get back on track. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paul. Scores after the quick crossover. Paul's got his first 2 points.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Conley. Hauled in by Paul. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. For 3, Booker. Down low. Stolen by Conley. Stolen by Ayton. And Booker with the jam.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Conley on the attack. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Paul. Oh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Back to Booker. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The 3 from Mitchell. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Knocked away. Bogdanovich with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So That's the best you can say about that play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Jazz have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. The 3 from Mitchell, that one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 7. Screen by Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Donovan Mitchell.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Inside, Crowder with a steal. And they're on the break for 3. Bridges. And knocks down the 3.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Dwight Powell, Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Now here's Doncic. Here he goes, and Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Paul looking around. Shoots over Doncic. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Crowder against Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Brunson with a clean look. Off target with his 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ayton finds Paul. 11 feet away. Count that bucket.
Nice work by Paul, as usual, in that mid-range area. So effective there.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Doncic passes to Bullock. Clock at 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges with the steal. Shoots over Doncic. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
You know, Chris Paul is one of the outstanding scoring point guards of this or any other era, for that matter. He's just a guy who knows how to get it done.
Now, here's Doncic, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Bridges. Ayton with the block.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
The shot's good from Paul.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No good from Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
He's got 6.
2 minutes.
Puts up a 3. Bullock with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And here is Paul. After Luka Doncic hitting the 3. And they pick up 2. Paul's got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. The pass to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Shoots from the high post, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Doncic way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Way downtown. Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Paul against Doncic. Back to Paul. Nifty move. Stolen by Brunson. For three, Bullock. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Booker. Lays it up off the glass.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Doncic outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Doncic, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Puts one up from 19. Bullock with the rebound. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic feeling it out. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 11.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Paul against Doncic. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. Doncic finds Brunson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Finney Smith passes to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bullock with it. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. Takes the 13-footer. And no good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And it's Bullock in the corner. It's good. This game is all even. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Bounce pass from Paul. Passes it to Booker. Paul left side. Back to Booker. Shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Suns lead by 2.
This is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer, doesn't take any possessions off.
Doncic kicks to Bullock.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
Luka Doncic.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Reggie Bullock.
Doncic has got it all tied up now for the man. Doncic against Paul. Can't hit from the elbow.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Brunson, good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Outside Crowder. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Booker looking around. No good from outside. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Wasted no time on that one. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Inside. Here's Bullock. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range, another three for Dallas.
That's his fifth three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doncic with the block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Down low. That'll do it for the first half. It's Dallas as they end. All right, David, thank you.
The Mavericks, 31.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. To the wing on the left. Just 3 to shoot. Marjanovic finds Bertans. And finished off by Bertans.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Outside, Green fires for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Booker kicks to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. He said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
And the rejection by Ayton. It's tipped. Paul dishes to Ayton. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Paul.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Make some noise!
The Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Get loud for your son's dancer.
Dinwiddie with it, working on Payne. Dinwiddie's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Marjanovic with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Payne. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good on the 3. And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 4.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Fast break, Dallas. Hardaway with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Hardaway passes to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Marjanovic.
And they shot it well in the first half, but have suffered a drop-off since then. Still, though, in the lead, so they can make up for it on the defensive end. And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. In the corner, Hardaway with it. To the middle. And the Suns another fast break chance here. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by McGee.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Over Hardaway. And it's Shamet missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
For the lead, Payne finds Holiday. Up to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Dinwiddie with it, working on Payne. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Outside Holiday. No good that time. Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Phoenix. Don't go.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. Here's Paul. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Dallas shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Crowder with the steal. Bridges, right side. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Kicks it out to Paul. And there's the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Mavericks trailing to the right side. And here's Bullock from the arc. Bridges with the board. That's tipped. Doncic with it. Foul guarded by Booker. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
There's Doncic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. A miss that time would have put him up. Booker with no one around bangs home the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 4.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Paul, right side. From about 19 feet. No good on that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And that'll tie this game up. Paul outside. Passes it to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic from deep three-point land. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Booker. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Deflects the pass. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Powell finds Doncic to take the lead. Booker pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Paul dishes to Booker. Shoots it up. Yep, right through the net. And the Suns lead by 4.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Off target on the 15-footer. Brunson kicks to Doncic. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Look at their handles. Gets through the D and then powers it.
Such a pretty move inside. And Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He missed that one, but I've seen him throw shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me...
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. Allie, take.
All right, BA. Well, Rudy Gobert is accustomed to getting overlooked. He said, quote, when you...
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And Grant, you look at these rosters. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's Doncic. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Comes up empty down low. Brunson against Conley. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Conley. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. It's Bullock on the wing. Shot clock at 6 to the paint. Here's Finney Smith.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovic. He was in great position.
Here's O'Neal, guarded by Doncic. Now here's Conley. Doncic pulls down the board. Deflected, and he gets it back. Pass to Bullock. And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Now Mitchell. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. In transition, here they come. Clanks the dunk off the rim.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
The 3 from Mitchell. They get it back.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Finney Smith. Puts the move on. Got a piece of it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And he recovers it to the middle. Kicks it to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 so far. And that one's good from Conley.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Conley against Doncic. The shot by Conley, no good. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Here's Bullock. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Mitchell into the lane. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Brunson. And the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Doncic. And the 3 off target. Here's Conley. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Utah leading. 40 seconds left in the first quarter here. And that one's good from Conley.
Conley is so adept in pick and roll sets. The defense never knowing if he's going to pass or shoot after the screen.
Here's Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Left side, Bogdanovic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
They've got Jalen Brunson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Bogdanovic controls the rebound and the putback. Bogdanovic has got 6.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovic. He's a threat to score in transition.
Here's Doncic. O'Neal pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Right side, Finney-Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
For 3, O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Pass to Finney-Smith to halt the run. Now here's Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's O'Neal. And he's going for the oop here. Gobert no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
From deep, here's Doncic. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The drive by Mitchell, down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Really showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Doncic. The 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Utah the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's O'Neal. Powell pulls it in. Tipped. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. There's the triple. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Conley up top, guarded by Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. Powell with a steal. Doncic against Conley. Here's Bullock. Outside Brunson. 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. That one a little long. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Lets the 3 fly. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 8.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Over Mitchell. Pass to Bullock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one.
Reggie Bullock.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Conley with the ball. And there's the lob, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Inside, Brunson. And a nice finish on the layup.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Mitchell. On the tape. Utah gets it back. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Here's Conley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 5 ticks left in the second period. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz up 14 at... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Rudy Gay, Daniel House out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschall, and it's Whiteside in at the center position. Paschall with the steal. It's stolen. Ahead. Here's Green. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Here's Clarkson into the lane. That one drops for him. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Offensive rebound, Bertans. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
What a way to get your first points of the half. Strong play on the offensive boards.
Pass to House. Back to Clarkson. the inside. It's stolen by Bertans. Inside. Here's Marjanovic. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Utah with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Green, the pass to Hardaway. Outside Bertans. Clock at 6. Pass to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer, no good. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half. 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Pass to Pascal.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Three-pointer.
2 minutes.
They grab their own miss. Here's House. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. House has got 4 points in the quarter.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Here's Green. Defended by Gay. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And he lobs it up top. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Launches it. No luck on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Outside Hardaway. Shot on the wing. Dinwiddie with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to House. Out to the wing. Releases. That one rolls around and rims out. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Whiteside for 3. Tries again. Pascal can't hit.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Bertans. Again the miss by the Mavericks. In transition, here they come. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Whiteside with a screen on Green. And he's going for the lob. And so it's Utah up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And they've racked up a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Doncic. They've got Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gets it down to single digits. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Doncic outside. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Powell with a steal. And here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Conley with the ball. Now Doncic defending.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Conley. And here's Brunson from the arc. From outside the arc. And Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. Here's Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Doncic with it. Here's Bullock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bullock. 4-3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Conley. To the middle. Gobert passes to Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney-Smith.
No longer considered just a pure shooter, Bogdanovich has worked on becoming a complete offensive player.
From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now Conley. Jacks up a 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Rebounded by the Jazz. At one point, they led by 16.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Rudy Gobert.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForge.
and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Booker with no one around. That 3 off the mark. On offense, here are the Jazz. And Utah turns it over again.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Conley against Paul. 3-pointer. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
O'Neal from long range. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Paul with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz another 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
A nice shot by Booker.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 9 points.
And that's another basket for him. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the Jazz another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's O'Neal. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. 9-point game.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Booker with a deep 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Booker fires from way outside. Again, the miss by Booker. Jazz leading by 9. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the triple. He's got 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul dishes to Booker. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
From deep. Again, the miss by Booker.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the wide open shot from Paul from outside off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
For the three, and O'Neal is good for three. O'Neal's got his third bucket of the night.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Jazz lead by 14. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Suns trail by 14.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot will not fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The drive by Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Booker outside. Again, the miss by Booker. Jazz leading by 8. Conley with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Up there for Bogdanovich. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Launches a 3. Rebound, Utah. 17 points was their biggest margin. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mitchell to the hoop. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Phoenix.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. A second chance effort on the wing. Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Conley kicks to O'Neal, and Utah turns it over again. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Mitchell against Ayton. Fires the three. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter. Ball looking over the floor. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. For Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 7. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ball finds Booker. Over O'Neal. Again, the miss by Booker.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Bridges passes to Booker. And Crowder slams it in.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Jazz. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Paul. Conley against Paul. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bridges passes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip to him there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Booker outside. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Booker with the screen for Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Booker.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Paul against Conley. The pass to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. And there's the drive. Gobert can't hit.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Passes to Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Suns trail by 6. Driving the lane. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. That 3 off the mark.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Shoots the 3. There's the triple. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. No good from Booker. Jazz leading by 4. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Conley with it, out-guarded by Crowder. Bogdanovich, no luck. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Ayton throws it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Crowder.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
No good from Booker. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
O'Neal from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Booker. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Good chance here for Booker. He nails it, and we're tied up. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
To the paint, it's deflected. Tie game in Utah. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Devin Booker.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Another shot. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
With the step back. Booker left side. There's the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Booker.
Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Ayton throws it down.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. And Utah turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Paul against Conley. And he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Paul passes to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. That shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. And there's the call on DeAndre.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Jazz trail by 3. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And it's Ayton missing. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Back to Conley. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And it's Conley penetrating. Paul with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Poked away. It's stolen by Gobert. There's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
14 feet away. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. For 3, Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead. All against Conley. Crowder from outside. Paul kicks to Crowder. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. No good from Booker.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Out to the wing. O'Neal from long range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Paul for 3. Not going to go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Booker finds Crowder. Ayton sets the pick of Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. Bridges with the steal over Conley. And the Suns miss again. Here's Bogdanovich. And so it's Utah who's scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish this game.